I can't move it out. I didn't like it. Work out or somehow. Just move it back.